Over 60 suspected dolphins and large numbers of different species of fish have washed ashore along the coast of Aximbere in Nzema East Municipality of the Western Region, Osu in the Greater Accra Region and Keita in the Volta Region in the last 2 days. Some of the large species of fish spotted in Osu in Accra were washed ashore last Friday. In Keita in the Volta Region, plenty dead tuna also washed ashore on Sunday. Environmental officers from the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) in these areas are having a hectic time preventing members of the public from consuming the fish or have close contact with them, since it is not clear what is killing them and causing them to wash ashore. The Fisheries Commission says it is investigating the cause of death of fishes washed ashore the Osu Castle Beach. A release signed by Mr. Michael Arthur-Dadzi, the Executive Director of the Fisheries Commission in Accra, said the Commission received information in the evening of April 3, 2021 about fish mortalities cited at Osu Castle Beach. It said a team from the Fish Health Unit and the Fishery Scientific Survey Division of the Commission dispatched to the area noticed that there were dead small pelagic and demersal fishes at the shore. The release explained that the color of the sea and temperature at the time of visitation was normal. It however said the usual happening was that after 2 to 3 days of death of an animal, pathological signs changed. Therefore, samples of the fish had been collected on ice to be examined critically in the laboratory. The release said, while seawater samples had also been collected at the Koliklote district in the Greater Accra Region to be tested. The release said examinations will be carried out on the fish gills and other histological examinations will be equally conducted to ascertain any pathological cause. The seawater samples collected would also be analyzed for physical, chemical and other biological parameters. Fisheries Commission assured the public that they are working hard to ascertain the actual cause of mortality of the fish.
Vice President Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia has urged the chiefs and people of Gonjaland in the Savannah region to put aside any differences they may have and collaborate to accelerate the socio-economic development of the area. Speaking at the 45th Annual Congress of the Gonjaland Youth Association, which brings together all the youth in the area, irrespective of the tribe or religion, at Bole on Saturday, Vice President Bawumia emphasized that in unity lies strength, and the dream of a well-developed homeland can only materialize if all her citizens work together. Speaking on the theme for the Congress Beyond Election 2020, Uniting Gonjaland for Accelerated Development, Vice President Bawumia emphasized the need for unity.
As to develop Gonjaland and northern Ghana in general, we need peace and tranquility. We need to be united as a people. We need to promote coexistence. We need to work hard to resolve numerous chieftaincy disputes. And in this regard, let me use this platform to thank and commend the Yabongura and his chiefs for the efforts they continue to make to ensure that all chieftaincy disputes are resolved in Gonjaland. We also need to reduce political tensions and acrimony. Whether you are a member of the New Patriotic Party or NDC, we are all one people with a common destiny.
Dr. Bawumia assured the Congress of government support for development projects in the area, indicating that hundreds of projects had been undertaken in Gonjaland over the past 4 years.
A lot, ladies and gentlemen, has been done in the first term of President Akufo-Addo's government for Gonjaland and the Savannah region. Major road constructions are ongoing, such as the Daboya-Mankargo Road. Potable water has been provided for Salaga, Yape, and the Damango water project is very much on course and should be completed on schedule. In fact, when we look at the number of projects that we have done in the Savannah region over the last 4 years, we have completed 631 projects with 155 currently ongoing. That is phenomenal for 4 years. We are also going to rehabilitate the Bupe Bridge and the Yape Bridge. Those two are going to be rehabilitated. In fact, they are going to be rebuilt, and the contracts for those have already been awarded. Gonjaland is blessed with abundant natural resources and tourism attractions. These assets position the region to take advantage of the government's policies for accelerated development. Government will give the needed attention to the Savannah region to stimulate local economic development. And I call on all citizens of Gonjaland, wherever you are, to channel their resources towards investing in the opportunities in the area.
Vice President Bawumia commended the leadership of the Gonjaland Youth Association for their resolve to begin a community-based farming initiative in order to create jobs for the youth in the area, assuring them that the project will receive support from the Ministry of Food and Agriculture under the Planting for Food and Jobs program. The Vice President used the occasion to remind the citizens of the varied threats to the development of Gonjaland, including conflicts, climate change, and illegal forestry and land activities.
A district magistrate court at Castle Fanko has on Tuesday placed on remand 2 teenage boys who are alleged to have murdered an 11-year-old boy at Castle Fanko over the weekend. The mother of the deceased, allegedly killed by the teenagers, Hajia Aisha, narrated to the media her recollection of events concerning the news of the incident. She said one of the boys was very familiar to her, who even ate occasionally at her residence.
Adiche bi amu kwa makaranta Saturdays amu kwa makaranta ba your papa ba hache ena no ane de bia in the 1 week ni de bia na odi phone na friend de di da be na obeba tini papa be du be sisi ya to wodu ye na ye no ye 18 na nyina ye no mu ye ti ye no mu ye na me da form ho ne papa nso akwadem na ono nso akwayi ni laptop abesi wo a oboni game nti mi ndanu mu anda di afami timi da wa na ma wo sani sister pani di mirkaba ma me say sorry akum Ishmael me say Ishmael ben wo say Ishmael me say dey bi so da ho no mu bo game wo say dey bi o ya kum no dem bi mu bra na me bapuye ya me ko on sa so mo mpeni me ko on sa so mo mpeni te area boys na di free police for. In a
related development, an Accra-based lawyer Stephen Asante Beko has called on the authorities to clamp down on radio and TV stations which advertise and promote rituals, including money doubling and quick money rituals on their networks, and if possible, close them down. This comes at the heels of the arrest of 2 teenage boys who are alleged to have murdered an 11-year-old boy at Kaswa in the Wutusenya East constituency. He said some hosts and hostesses who give exaggerative narratives on their platforms, giving the youth false impressions, must be apprehended and face the law. Lawyer Asante Beko stressed that for him, the boys should face prosecution as their action sounds premeditated.
The Minister for Transport, Honorable Kweku Ofori-Esiama, has expressed worry about the number of death cases recorded from road accidents that happened in the month of January to the end of February this year. Addressing motorists and pedestrians at the launch of this year's Easter Road Safety Campaign held at Linda Door Rest Shop at Bonsu Junction in the Eastern Region on Saturday, Honorable Esiama said a total of 517 deaths were recorded during the said period, noting that the situation demands immediate attention to address it. He said the National Road Safety Authority, NRSA, in collaboration with the Motor Traffic and Transport Department, MTTD, of the Ghana Police Service, as part of their efforts in curbing the menace, will from June this year roll out a number of policy initiatives aimed at further enhancing safety on the various road networks in the country. For instance, he said the NRSA and the MTTD will fix cameras on the various highways to check overspeeding. Victims will then be issued with a ticket detailing a fine for them to go to a designated court to pay that fine. The Transport Minister urged motorists not to drink and drive, cautioning that once they drink and drive, they put their lives and that of their passengers at risk of causing an accident on the road. He also advised car owners not to put undue pressure on their drivers by demanding for more sales on festive occasions like Easter. The Director General of the National Road Safety Authority, Engineer May Obriyeboah, on her part, urged motorists to be disciplined and observe all road signs while plying the road to ensure their safe arrival. She advised motorists to kill their speed while urging passengers on board vehicles to keep drivers in check by speaking out for them to reduce their speed when overspeeding.
And say no be able to say we be won road accident. It's national any police for and then any play was disagreement. And president can say my celebrations now yeah now so suffering to move to buy no if I say yeah to buy no and run and that road transport will be a district car airport. Number basi driver the person you overtaking number who say if their cars bear 4 and didn't not still or person on cars no open you overtaking now open their cars 4 and not 5 Mr. Mama Yeti Moncasa and got to be the driver at 7 or also the office no see a mistakes mistakes Moncasa Namonca
She further urged passengers to wear their seat belts and observe all COVID-19 safety protocols, especially the wearing of face masks, in order to reduce the spread of the virus. That aside, Engineer Obriyeboah advised against wrongful overtaking and urged pedestrians to be watchful and cautious while using the road. Prior to the engagement at Bonsu Junction, Engineer Mary Obriyeboah, together with some top officials from the NRSA, the Eastern Regional Police Commander, ACP Chumesi, the Eastern Regional MTT Commander, Superintendent Ahia Tafu, and the Chebi MTT Divisional Police Commander, Henry Ajiman, made stopovers at Manhia Toll Booth in Accra, Apedja Junction, and in Koko to educate motorists and pedestrians about road safety and other related matters. During the exercise, the team stopped both commercial and private vehicles to inspect whether those on board were wearing their seat belts and also adhering to the COVID-19 safety protocols by wearing face masks.
The Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Accra, Right Reverend Dr. Daniel S.M. Toto, has prophesied an unquenchable bright future for the Vice President of the Republic, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Right Reverend Toto stated these when Vice President Bawumia joined members during the Easter Sunday worship at the Holy Trinity Cathedral in Accra. Addressing the congregants of the Easter Sunday service, Right Reverend Toto declared that no man can dim the light of the Vice President and urged him to remain steadfast and work for God and man because he is on a worthy cause.
Be assured that his purpose for your life on this earth is not yet done. Therefore, do not be perturbed by the saying of those who only speak doom over your future. There's light ahead of you, and only God can put out that light. No man can dim your lights.
Alluding to Vice President Bawumia's continuous engagement with the Christian community, despite being a Muslim, Right Reverend Toto indicated that religious tolerance and acceptance are the hallmarks of a good leader.
It is with pride that I say that such a unique leader who believes in religious tolerance and acceptance is the number 2 gentleman of our country, Ghana. And this is the first time that he has visited us. Last Christmas, he paid a private visit to me in my office and also worshipped the first night with the Archbishop Daniel Ikansafo in Kumasi. It will seem as if he was born originally an Anglican. Mr. Vice President, it's not my intention to flatter you here, but I must say the whole world, the entirety of Ghana and the Christian community have taken note of your humility, respect for people, the diligence with which you approach your work. These are characteristics of the Lord we are celebrating today. Yours the kind of leadership we want as a nation. Leadership that recognizes and respects people irrespective of faith, gender, or ethnicity in a manner that fosters national cohesion.